Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This night of Thursday, I am doing a video at the time now is around 9:50. I'm waiting to watch the Egypt versus Cameroon game, but because there is a developing story, I had to do this video. And this video is all about the election bill which is about to be brought to Parliament by the majority leader of the National Assembly, Amos Kimunya. So this will be a very interesting video because remember, Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto are very much into a precarious fight in the National Assembly. William Ruto says he has more than 165 members of parliament on paper. But when it comes to the floor of the House, those numbers vanishes into the thin air. I don't know why. So William Ruto should stop saying he has the numbers, yet if it comes to parliament, floor of the House, both the Senate and the National Assembly, there is nothing to show. So there will be another showdown in Parliament again, because this bill is to be read for the second time. Remember, the Political Parties Amendment Bill 2021 went through until last week. The President ascended it to become law, and that is why you are seeing the likes of William Ruto forming coalition. The person who opposes the bill is actually benefiting from the same bill. Now, let us dive into this bill brought the National Assembly. But before we go into all those things about this bill brought by Amos Kimunya, then I am requesting, if you are watching the channel for the first time, please just click that red button and maybe share the video or like the video. So let us dive into the conversation. Amos Kimunya is about to brought this bill, the National Assembly. This bill is in the second reading. And then again, the same bill contains the following. One, that the results for the presidential election this year will be transmitted manually. Number two, that the results, the bill allows IBC to physically transport the results from the polling station, constituency level, county level, national level. So the results will be weighted just like the one for 2007. Remember the Samuel Kifuitu scenarios where you are waiting for results from Darganiti, which took some time. So results will be transmitted manually. Let us go into the Election Act. Election Act about Section 39. Yes, here. Section 39 of the Election Act. By the way, this is Election Act of Kenya. Section 39 says, determination and declaration of results. 39.1. The Commission shall determine declare and publish the results of an election immediately after close of polling. And then it says again that 1A, the commission shall appoint constituency returning officers to be now to return the results from which has been tallied in the polling station, so that we can take to the national, the county level, and then finally the national tallying center. But that one is not interesting. The one which is interesting is this one: use of technology. Use of technology. Section 44, use of technology. Section 44.1 says, subject to this section, there is established an integrated electoral system that enables biometric voter registration, electronic voter identification, and electronic transmission of results. So the results, according to section 44.1, is that the result should be transmitted electronically, just like 2013 and 2017. And then it continues by saying, the commission shall ensure that the technology is under subsection 1 is simple, the technology is simple, accurate, verifiable, secure, accountable, and transparent. This is where Jubilee lost the election in 2017 when Maraca nullified the election. That election is a process. It is not an event, it is a process. That's why IBC refused to open the servers up until today. Now, if use of technology will not be working, then there is a supplementary section where the technology, if it is not working, then we have another way. So let us look at section 44A, where it says, complementary mechanism for identification of voters. Withstanding the provision of section 39, section 39 is the determination of results and transmission. Section 44 is where results should be transmitted electronically. Withstanding section 39 and 44, the commission shall, underline shall, put in place a complementary mechanism for identification of voters and transmission of election results. So in fact, the law has given a leeway to those people who want to rig the results, the election, sorry. Because if you can complement electronic system by using manual transmission, look at this, just listen. Transmission results that is simple, accurate, verifiable, secure, accurate, and transparent to ensure that the commission complies with the provision of Article 38 of the Constitution. So this bill is very interesting, that the results should be transmitted manually. It is easy to rig such results. And then again, this bill is saying, that it wants to reduce the time of presenting the list of party members, those who have qualified for during nomination. I want to give you that provision. Nomination of party list should be, it says section 34. Section 34.1. The election of the members of National Assembly, Senate, County Assembly party list specified in Article 971C, 981B, C, and D shall be basis that the provision is on accordance with Article 90, and it should be less than 120 days. I'm looking for that nomination of party, submission of party membership. Yeah, this year, section 28. Section 28. It says submission of particular membership list. So this is where the parties, after conducting nomination, then they take the members who have qualified to fight through those parties to RPP, Registrar of Political Parties. And this section 38 says a political party that nominates a person for an election under this act shall submit to the commission a membership list of the party. A. In the case of general election, at least 120 days before the date of the election. So within 120 days, you should have presented your party membership list to RPP, the Registrar of Political Parties. In this case, these guys want to narrow it to 90 days. You see the trick? 2B, in case of by-election, 45 days before the day of by-election. So these guys are maneuvering through this Election Act 2011. And then number 3, it says it bars media houses from live streaming the 2022 presidential election. So media houses and other online portal platforms are not allowed to live stream the results in this year's election. You remember the one I saw properly in 2017. In 2017, there is that board in Pomas where results are being projected so that people can see publicly. So there is no live streaming by stations, TV stations. So it is only IPC will give out the results. I'm telling you, this thing will rig. These people want to rig the elections. They want to rig the elections, trust me. So those are the provisions of that bill in Parliament. Number 1, that the transmission will be manual from polling station, constituency, county, up to the national tallying center. Remember in 2017, there was a problem on 34A, 34B. They are not matching up. So this time around, they want to take the original copy to the National Talent Center. So we will wait, give it away. And then number 2, they are saying they want to reduce the time for presentation of political parties membership list from 120 to 90 days. And then they want to bar, or they want to stop media houses and other online platforms from live streaming results. So tutakuwa kwa kisa wote, tutakuwa kwa kisa. And then they are saying, finally, they are saying that if you want to vote, maybe you are in Nairobi, you are in Kisumu, you are in Nairobi, in Eldoret. For example, me, I am maybe in Nakuru, and I always vote in Baringo. So if I want to vote in Nakuru, then the condition is that I must have resided in Nakuru for at least 6 months in one building, or I have a business in Nakuru which has been going on for 6 months, or else I go to my polling station in Baringo. So it is controversial. So it is really controversial, but we will overcome. So I don't know what you think about this manual voting system. Tell me what you think about it. And if you're watching the channel for the first time, please subscribe and like the video. Thank you very much.